Welcome back to the UrbanRanch quickshot 3.0. As a result of putting the massive amount of steel into the ceiling structure and floor structures for that matter in the home, it's created unlevel ceiling planes, if you will, due to the different sizes of the piece of steel. You can see the two large pieces there that are running from south to north on the first floor, and the third large one is this piece here, and that's holding up the original back of the house. Aside from those pieces of steel, all the rest of them we want to hide within the ceiling structure. And we want to make sure that our ceiling is not only straight, but at its level. Therefore, we don't run into any discrepancies with any of our lighting, things like that. So what Chuck and the guys were able to do was create a furring down system to make sure that the ceilings are level. Again, another aspect of the project some folks may not appreciate upon the completed project, but that's part of the goal. Again, hide a lot of the structure that we've put into the building so that you won't really ever appreciate it, except for these three large beams. Each of those beams of note will be wrapped in black walnut to go along with the windows and that are being put in the house with these black walnut accents. So in order to do the furring down, what the guys did was they made a huge stack of, they were about 5 by 5 inch pieces of 3/4 inch plywood. I'll show you the stack of them here in a minute. And then once they had those stack made, you can see they're in the images here. They screwed those onto pieces of 2x4s. That they're then taking those 2x4s, I should say, they rip down to their 2x2s, if you will. And you can see then they're going joist by joist, starting in the dining room, kind of moving towards us in this shot, using a laser level to make sure that, again, if we're going to fur this down and make it level, we want to make sure that it's spot on. One also key piece of this is that we furred the ceiling down about 1/2 to 3/4 of an inch, I believe, below the lowest piece of steel. Here's that stack of blocks that the guys made. Made it real handy once they had those cut to go ahead and go through to do these. But as I was saying, they keep the furred down ceiling about 3/4 of an inch below the lowest piece of steel so that we have room to run our electric across there and not have to put holes through any of the steel beams. Fortunately, the way that the building's been designed from a MEP perspective, no HVAC or plumbing needs are going to be significantly imposed upon by this furring down that we're doing. So again, another aspect of the project that you wouldn't really appreciate upon completion, but a little aspect here that will make a big difference at the end of the project. So hope you're enjoying the UrbanRanch version 2.0 quick shots.